motion. Yes. Now, how you are going to define the term motion? Tell me. See, first of all,
Ma'am, movement of
yes,
A body is said to be in motion if there.
if it,
ma'am,
yes, anyone.
ma'am, movement of body from one place to another.
See, when we say that we say an object to be in motion, हम लोग किसी object को motion में तभी कहते हैं when the object is continuously changing its position with respect to time. Okay, or we can say, so far you people have learned that if an object show displacement, okay, if an object show displacement, we say that the object is in motion, means the object is continuously changing its position with respect to its reference point. कोई reference अगर point ले लें, उससे लगातार वो अगर position change कर रहा है time के साथ, तो हम लोग क्या कहते हैं कि the object is in motion. But if the object is not changing its position, then we call that the object is at rest. अगर कोई object जो है, suppose here we are considering object A. See, this is our object, okay? अगर ये object A है and it is continuously changing, say this is the first position, this is one second, this one third points are there, and this object is continuously moving from here to here. It is continuously changing its place. Then what we say that the object in motion. But if the object do not change its place with respect to its reference point, then we call that object is at rest. अगर reference point कोई ले लें, उसके हिसाब से अगर object continuously अपने position को change कर रहा है, then हम लोग कहते हैं कि object जो है motion में है. लेकिन अगर हम लोग उस रेफरेंस पॉइंट के अनुसार अगर ऑब्जेक्ट अपने पोजीशन को नहीं चेंज कर रहा है, तो हम लोग कहते हैं कि वो ऑब्जेक्ट जो है रेस्ट में है. ओके, नाउ सी, सपोज वी पीपल आर in a train and the train is moving from one place, it is continuously moving. We are in train and the train is moving. Okay, yes, with respect to our immediate surrounding, okay, what we will see, we are in rest when we are sitting in a train. अगर train में हम लोग berth पे बैठे हैं, तो हमारा जो immediate surrounding है, it is not going to change. Okay, so we are in rest. But if someone is outside the train and is looking, then he will say that the train is moving. It means the person is continuously changing the place. It means the person is in motion. So it depends upon the reference point that whether with respect to the reference point we are changing place or not. That is called, that condition is considered. If we are changing place, then that situation is considered to be motion. And if we are not changing place with respect to the reference point, we are in rest. Now another reference point. Okay, कैसे हम लोग motion को describe करेंगे, define करेंगे? How we are going to define? We are going to define motion as an object is said to be in motion if it continuously changing its position with respect to a particular reference point. रेफरेंस पॉइंट के आधार पे अगर वो ऑब्जेक्ट अपने पोजीशन को चेंज कर रहा है, इट मींस द ऑब्जेक्ट इज इन मोशन, अदरवाइज इट इज इन रेस्ट. नाउ आई थिंक यू पीपल नो दिस टू टर्म्स, रेस्ट एंड मोशन. क्या ये दोनों टर्म तुम लोगों को पहले से पता है, रेस्ट एंड मोशन?
Yes, ma'am.
Okay, now we describe the location of an object by specifying a reference point. किसी रेफरेंस पॉइंट के आधार पे ही हम लोग कह पाएंगे कि वो ऑब्जेक्ट जो है वो मोशन में है कि नहीं. एंड द टोटल पाथ कवर्ड बाय ऑब्जेक्ट, दैट इज कॉल्ड, उसको क्या कह देंगे? Here I have shown that this is our object. It is continuously moving and changing its position. Okay, so the total path which is covered by an object, okay, that is called, उस total path को क्या कहेंगे? Yes, tell me anyone. If an object is
What?
I am asking that if an object, here we are considering that this is our object A, it is continuously changing position. Position is, suppose we are placing here certain points 1, 2, 3 and 4, and this is our object. It is continuously moving and changing its position. Okay, now the path that it followed, okay, that is called, what we will say,
motion.
the total path covered by an object.
Non-uniform motion.
No, not I am asking not about non-uniform or uniform motion. I am simply asking that this total path which this moving object covers.
Distance.
Yes, distance.
Distance
Very
from
good.
the object.
Yes, that is distance. This is the distance which is traveled by the object. Okay, ये जो है total path जो है उसको क्या कह दिए? Distance कह दिए. तो total path covered by an object, that is called distance. Now, when the object is moving, it is continuously changing its position until it reaches the final position. This is called changing of position.
Speed.
No, changing of position, that is called, an object is here.
Acceleration.
It is changing into, it is reaching into point 2. Then that changing of position is called, yes. I think things are not clear to you all. That is called displacement. Do you know the term displacement?
No, ma'am. Displacement means a short distance, na?
Yes, the shortest distance I am asking. Na? Here I have not the shortest distance. That the,
No,
the
ma'am. You
object
have
is,
asked the changing.
yes, though the object is changing its position, it means the shortest distance which the object is covering. That is what I
Travel
am
by
asking.
the object.
Yes. Again, you define displacement. Again, you
Yes,
define.
ma'am.
Yes. Yes.
The shortest.
Yes. Yes. The shortest distance measured from initial position. This one is our initial position, and this is the final position. Yes.
Yes, ma'am. The shortest distance travel in a
Yes.
initial position to a final
Position. That is
called.
This is our initial position. Say this is the starting place, and this is the final position. This one is the shortest distance which the object is covering. Okay, so this is called displacement. Or in a simple word, if we say, we will say that changing of position of the object, that is displacement. Why displacement है ना? Changing of position of an object.
Yes.
Yes. So first of all, we are simply learning the term. We are not moving deep inside. We are simply
when a body moves from one position to another.
Yes. Yes.
When a body moves from one position to another, that distance is known as displacement.
That when a body changes its position from one place to another, the body is said to be displaced. Okay, and the path or the distance which it cover, that is the distance. जो total path वो cover करेगा उसको हम लोग distance कह रहे हैं. Displacement means simply change of position. जो position उसने change किया, ठीक है? तो that is displacement. उसको हम लोग displacement यहाँ कह रहे हैं. So here we people come to know about rest and motion. Now in motion also you people have learned many types of motions are there. Okay. Yes. Anyone? Types of motion? Motion पढ़े हो नहीं?
Uniform and non-uniform.
Yes. Now we are coming to the topic uniform and non-uniform motion. Now when an object cover equal distance in equal interval of time, that is called
Uniform motion.
Uniform motion. Yes. Say when we are talking about equal distance in equal interval of time. See here, equal distance means if any object is moving in this path and it is covering from point A to point B, the distance is say we can consider it as 2 kilometers. Okay. So if it is covering equal distance in equal interval of time, and time taken is say for covering the 2 kilometers, it is taking half an hour. Okay, half hour it is taking. So again from B to C it is moving. It is again completing 2 kilometer distance. So if distance covered
is not clear.
Yes, tell me.
वो मैम अब ठीक है, वॉइस नहीं आ रही थी
Sure, network problem that is. See, when an object cover equal distance in equal interval of time, we are taking equal time and equal distance is there. So, if the distance between these 2 points is 2 kilometer, again these 2 points we are taking, that is B and C, that is also 2 kilometer. Again C and D we are talking about, that is also 2 kilometer, and the time taken is half hour. Okay, so equal distance it is covering and equal time it is taking, so that is called uniform motion. इसको कहते हैं uniform motion. It means the object cover equal distance in equal interval of time. एक बराबर टाइम का इक्वल डिस्ट्रीब्यूशन है और एक ही बराबर डिस्टेंस वो कवर कर रहा है, तो हम लोग कहते हैं कि वो ऑब्जेक्ट जो है यूनिफॉर्म मोशन में है. ठीक है. नाउ when an object cover equal distance in equal interval of time, we call it uniform. But when an object cover unequal distance in equal interval of time, say time interval is half an hour, but here the object A is completing 2 kilometer from A to B. The object is taking covering the distance of 2 kilometer, and here it is covering in half hour. It is covering 3 kilometer. Then what we will say? Half hour ही है, time fix है. ठीक है, time taken is only half hour, but the distance covered will be more. So motion where object cover unequal distance in equal interval of time, time equal है लेकिन distance cover क्या हो रहा है, वो unequal हो रहा है. हाफ एन आवर में कोई 2 किलोमीटर जा रहा है तो कोई जो है 3 किलोमीटर जा रहा है. ठीक है, तो इस तरह से अनइक्वल जब डिस्टेंस कवर होगा इक्वल इंटरवल ऑफ टाइम में, तो हम लोग वैसे मोशन को क्या कहेंगे? Yes, what kind of motion? Non-uniform motion. So two types of
non-uniform motion.
Yes, non-uniform motion. तो we people come to सिर्फ हम लोग जो है today simply we are discussing only the terms, okay, which are there in this lesson. केवल हम लोग terms को discuss कर रहे हैं. First of all, we people have discussed regarding rest and motion. Then we people have discussed about uniform and non-uniform motion. No doubt we will also talk about distance and displacement. Okay, now what is the speed? Yes, what is the speed? Anyone? Speed को कैसे define करोगे? Yes, anyone tell me what is the speed?
A speed. Yes, ma'am. Speed is a speed of a body is a distance traveled by a per unit.
The distance traveled by an object in unit time, that is referred to as speed. Okay, so its unit is meter per second. That is its unit. Okay, so these terms you people come to know in this lesson. All these terms we people will use in this lesson. So motion or types of motion, uniform and non-uniform. Tell me how you are going to define rest and motion with example. Anyone tell me? Example के साथ बताओ तो. Yes, or types of motion you people have learned. ये सब earlier classes में पढ़े थे तुम लोग.
Yes, ma'am.
Yes,
Ma'am, a body is said to be in motion when its position changes continuously with respect of a time. Like,
okay. Then
like when a car is moving from one part to another, its speed is changing continuously from one part to another. Then in that reaction, in that case, we can say that the body is in motion.
and when we consider to be in rest, here reference point.
Yes, ma'am. A body is said to be like a house is staying in a definite place. It cannot be changed her shape. That in that case we can say that the house is in motion. The house is in rest.
Things are not clear exactly, Ria. Anyone else? और कोई? What do you know about rest and motion? Yes, Molly. मौली बताओ तो रेस्ट और मोशन से क्या समझी तुम? और यस
Yes, ma'am. Bodies move their position with respect to their time are known as motion, and
what with
body
respect to their point?
ma'am respect to their time के हिसाब से जो body change कर रहे हैं अपना movement
Okay,
उसी को motion है.
then next one.
Ma'am, a body which is not move and
See, when we
Ma'am,
are
वो
talking
आपने
about motion and rest, if we are talking about, लोग यहाँ reference point की बात कर रहे हैं. A reference point, any reference point we can take, and with respect to that we say that whether the body is in motion or in rest. ठीक है, अगर वो टाइम के अनुसार पोजीशन चेंज कर रहा है तो वो मोशन में है, लेकिन हम लोग रेफरेंस पॉइंट को भी लेंगे. ठीक है, रेफरेंस पॉइंट को अगर नहीं लोगे तो कैसे पता चलेगा कि किसके हिसाब से वो रेस्ट में है. फॉर एग्जाम्पल, एज आई टोल्ड यू, इफ आई एम सिटिंग इन अ बस, according to the passenger who sit nearby, according to him I am in rest, but the person who is looking from outside, for him I am actually in motion. Am I right? क्या ये सही है? It depend upon the reference point. अगर हम लोग एक के अनुसार देखें तो वो जो है मोशन में है, दूसरे के अनुसार देखें तो वो रेस्ट में है. ठीक है ना? तो रेफरेंस पॉइंट मैटर्स अ लॉट. रेफरेंस पॉइंट जो है वो मैटर करता है कि किसके हिसाब से हम लोग मोशन में है या रेस्ट में है. ठीक है, सपोज यू आर मूविंग, यू आर गोइंग समवेयर, कहीं जा रहे हो, तो you what you do, you simply tell the people that where you are going, and you mention the exact place. With respect to that place you say that I am going. बताते हो ना, किसी को किसी एक पॉइंट को रेफर करते हो कि इसके पास है, करते हो ना, तो दैट इज रेफरेंस पॉइंट. वही रेफरेंस पॉइंट है. अभी जो मैंने एग्जांपल दिया कि दैट यू आर सिटिंग इन अ ट्रेन, अगर ट्रेन में हो तो अगल बगल के पैसेंजर्स के लिए तुम किस में हो? यू आर इन रेस्ट. बट द पर्सन हु इज स्टैंडिंग ऑन द स्टेशन एंड ही इज you can say looking at the moving train, he will say that you are in motion. उसके अनुसार तुम किस में हो? You are in motion because you are changing the place. Here I am showing you a straight path. See, if this is a straight path and here our object is there, it is continuously moving on a straight path and changing its position. Now, what kind of motion the object is showing? Yes, if an object is in a straight path and it is changing its position. Okay, here we are not mentioning that whether that object is changing, covering equal distance in equal interval of time, that we are not mentioning here. It is simply moving and changing its position. Now, what type of motion? In what type of motion the object is?
Some uniform motion.
Do you know the term rectilinear?
Yes, ma'am, rectilinear motion.
Yes, the object is said to be in rectilinear motion. Object कैसे motion में है? Rectilinear motion में है. लेकिन अगर object जो है, ये type of motion में तुम लोग ये सारे पढ़े हो. Object जो है अगर circular path में change कर रहा है, that is called, if it is changing its place along a curved line path, then it is
Rotation motion.
no, not rotation. Here
Rolling motion.
Path is there. If zigzag path is there and it is changing its position, do you know about it? Yes.
Ma'am, oscillatory motion.
Not oscillatory. I am asking about
Rolling motion. Rolling motion.
curvilinear motion. No, it is zigzag path. It is curvilinear. The rotation. In rotation, what happen? An object is fixed at a place and it is continuously rotating. ठीक है, जैसे अर्थ जो है अपने एक्सिस पे क्या है, अर्थ जो है अपने एक्सिस पे रोटेट कर रहा है, दैट इज रोटेशन. or we can say the that is ceiling fan, that is also an example. Fan भी example है उसका rotation का. And if it is rotating some other object, then it is said to be in what type of motion? Circular motion. That is circular motion पढ़े थे ना. Types of motion की हम लोग बात कर रहे हैं, rectilinear, curvilinear, circular, then periodic, non-periodic, ये सब motion पढ़े थे ना तुम लोग?
हाँ मैम पढ़े थे.
Yes. Do you oscillatory जो बोल रहे हो? In oscillatory motion, what we people come to know that an object moves to and fro. ठीक है ना?